Hello, everybody. Welcome to Arkham Horror Season 2 Echoes of the Past. Last time we earned, I believe, 4 experience for everybody and 5 for Lola due to her Charon Zobel? I don't want to say Karen. So, Calvin replaced his luckies with lucky 2s. So, they now draw a card. So, it's pretty good. So for our upgrades here, we added the skeleton key. I've never used this, and I know Lola's going to be the only one who can pick up and put it down, but I think it's going to be helpful, like in a worst case scenario kind of situation. And then I added the Four of Cups just to lean a little more into the willpower game. We swapped out some cards and we added in Alchemical Transmutation, Premonition, so now we have 2. Crack the Case, just more resource gathering for cards such as Intel Report. So I like that. And for Mark, we got Stand Together. Very good card. The compression in this card alone is insane. So you spend 1 action to gain 2 resources, draw 2 cards. That is 4 actions. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Then you get to do it to another investigator, so that's plus 4. So it's 7 actions in 1 card. It's just pretty darn good. So he's the only one who has leftover experience. I'm going to slowly try to build up into Stick to the Plan or a second lightning gun faster. And we might even put another Stand Together in afterwards, and then we can start putting some ammo in. I'm not sure. It all depends on how the experience plays out. Alright, what other significant changes are there? So we have ditched our tablets and we now have cultist tokens. I believe that is everything for now. So let's start with Scenario 3, Echoes of the Past. Your head throbs with a dull ache as you drive through the rainy streets of Arkham towards your next destination. The threat of the stranger looms in your mind, and you find yourself glancing often at your rearview mirror, expecting to see the expressionless visage of his mask haunting you. Instead, you see nothing but the misty, starless night and the deserted road behind you. Your thoughts once again wander, as they have often in the past few hours, to the King in Yellow and to the city of Carcosa and its inhabitants. What was the message inside that awful play? The meaning within its madness. A lone detail worms its way to the forefront of your thoughts, one made apparent by the discussions you'd overheard at Miss Dumain's estate. That tonight's performance of the King in Yellow was not the first Arkham had seen of the foul play. There had been at least one other performance directed by the same man, Nigel Ingram. There is one place in Arkham where records are often kept of important events occurring within the city, the Historical Society's Manor House in Southside. If there are any records of the previous show of the King in Yellow, the Historical Society may have held onto them. Perhaps there you will find the answers to the questions that burn in your mind. Check campaign log. If Sebastian Moreau is listed with VIPs interviewed, proceed to Sebastian's information. Well, as I can show you, tabletop decides to... There we go. Sebastian was not. He was one of the 2 we did not. So we skip his information and proceed to setup. Alright. Gather the cards, they're already done. Randomly choose 1 ground floor location, 1 second floor location, 1 third floor location. Remove those locations from the game. Alright, let's quickly do that. So we'll start here. You are gone. Start here. You are gone. You are gone. And this pile can be set aside over yonder. Alright. And I believe we set them randomly to the left and to the right. Put both copies of Quiet Hall and the locations. Yeah. All the cards are already set aside based on the number of players in the game. There are 3 players in the game. Search the encounter set for 2 copies of Seeker of Carcosa. Spawn each at a different 3rd floor historical society location. Yikes. Okay. Never done this one with 3 people. Seeker of Carcosa, right? Yikes. Alright. So they are 2 fight, 3 health, 2 evade. At the end of the Mythos phase, move 1 clue from the location to the Seeker of Carcosa. If you cannot, place 1 doom on the Seeker of Carcosa instead. That's in some insane rampage, I'll tell you that much. Like, how are you supposed to get up there? Okay. If you fled the dinner party, you arrive historical time to spare. We did not flee the dinner party. Alright. Believe that is everything. Yeah. And I believe we begin. Alright. These guys are going to screw us up hardcore. Now the good news is we don't flip the location, so they won't take any. But the bad news is, if we don't, we just place doom on them. So it's gonna be tough. Like, well, might have to send Calvin up just to, like, go deal with something, take some damage, or it's not even damage; it's sanity. So it has to be the mark. All right. Agenda 1A: The truth is hidden. Surprisingly, the front doors of the Historical Society's Georgian Manor are cracked halfway open when you arrive. Who else could be here at this hour? Do not add doom to this agenda during the Mythos phase. First, after 1 or more clues are placed on an enemy in play, flip those clues to their doom side. So there's 2 doom per investigator, so that's 6. Act 1A, the race for answers. Each of the Historical Society's many rooms contains records and documents that may aid you in your search for answers about the King in Yellow. There must be something here that can guide you toward the truth. And I believe we begin at the entry hall. I will just double check. Yes. Okay. Alright. Entry hall is connected to each ground floor location. A long, warm hall and 2 grand staircases greet you as you enter the manor house of Arkham's Historical Society. And I believe these all say the same. So, these are forced. When an enemy spawns at this location, reveal this location. Oh, darn. Well. Can you tell I haven't done this beyond solo? For a long while, at least. Right. Did I read the flavor? An unadorned wooden door leads to one of the ground floor rooms used by the Historical Society. 2nd floor and 3rd floor. Alright. No clues. The entry hall is connected to each other ground floor location. Resign, you flee, leaving the mysteries of the past to the mysterious cultists. Tabletop. There we go. Alright, so the quiet halls reads, other than the creaking of the wooden floor beneath your steps, the manor is eerily silent. And it's the same. Alright. But you can tell that's 2nd floor and that's 3rd floor due to the italicized. I don't have much faith in this. Alright, so this flips. And that flips. The Historical Library. 3 shroud. Lots of clues. After you successfully investigate this location, take 2 horror. Discover 1 clue at this location. That's just an action you can take. The sheer number of books in the Historical Society's library is overwhelming. Even if you had weeks to spend researching, you couldn't hope to sort through all of them. Each enemy at this location gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Oh, great. This confined room contains numerous files that might have been helpful to your investigation were it not for the thick, awful sludge filling the file cabinet drawers. Yikes. Okay. Like, even just like 1, 2, 3, and then, yeah, it's not gonna be a good time. I just realized the whole deck is in the wrong spot. And let's go. Jessica, welcome. I'm out of here. Not right now. Upgraded Lucky we'll keep. Guts we'll get rid of. That. We're really gonna go for that Cleaver. And Peter. Alright, well. We're unlucky. So let's organize this a slight bit. Alright. Lola. I removed Fine Clothes, so I've replaced the body slot with her active role. So bowls are gone. I don't know if people love the marbles and bowls, but alright. 4 of Cups is staying. Camera can stay. Slip away can go. Cash go. Yeah. Premonition can go. Okay, interesting. Right. So this will already pop into play here. There we go. Oh, I just saved camera 5. Ay. That was the mark camera. Okay, there we go. Saved camera 5. Alright. Just for good measure. Can't remember if I just know how much of a pain it is when you realize you haven't shuffled. He's ready. Alright. Put away. I'm tempted to keep because they'll just cycle, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. This is good. So, we might be able to... So what I'm thinking is turn 1, play these, or play one of them and move 2 up, and have Mark deal with them. Because could Calvin actually do it? No, he couldn't kill it. So the Doom hopefully won't rack up too much, and we won't lose too many clues to look to the... Or does everyone go together? That's so tough. Because if everyone goes together, they can grab clues while he kills. But it doesn't... It's a waste, because they can just go here and start. And if enemies spawn at empty locations, they'd spawn here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright. I believe we'll start with Mark, because I think we have a clear vision of what we want to do with Mark. So we're going to play the machete. First action. Then we're going to move. So Mark is going to go up to here. If each location in play is revealed and there are no clues on locations in play, place 1 clue per investigator on the quiet halls from the token bank. Okay. It'll move up. And it's the exact same text. Okay. Alright. That is Mark. On to Calvin. First action. Play Jessica Hyde. She will have 2 damage. Do we want Drawing Thin? I always play this card wrong. but I think we move. So we're going to go left. Alright, so each enemy here gets +1 fight, +1 evade. Alright. What is the stuff here? Skulls, there's 3 of them. -X is the highest doom on an enemy in play. So right now that's 0. -2, if you fail, place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. Okay, so that's a possibility. And the other 2 don't exist in our... Alright, so in our current state, we only have 4, 5, 6, 7 chances. I mean, let's play Drawing Thin. That'll be our last one here. Okay. Let's have Lola. Oh, we never changed our role when we first. So I guess, well, I guess we have to start Mystic for this to even go into play, right? Yeah. So we were forced to start as Mystic, but we do get to change if we want. There's no reason to stay in Mystic for now, so let's switch to Seeker. And our first action will be to play the Hawkeye folding camera. 2. And Mr. Rook for 3. And I think we'll use Mr. Rook immediately to search the top 6 cards of the deck. Oh, crap. Well, I get to pick 1 card, but I also have to pick my weakness, so... Do I have to discard all the ones in my hand? No, just what I control. Oh, what a shame. I feel like I should have done that in reverse. I'm not going to wreck on that, though. Boo. Well... Do I take Shriveling? I believe I take Shriveling. Alright, well. So as this says, discard all cards you control of your current role. That is a shame. And a waste. Discard the top card of your deck, switch role to that class of the discarded card. Amazing. Just... that was just the first action? No. Second action was play Rook. I can't play anything else, so I can draw a card. Storm of Spirits. Right. That was a bad turn. Just kind of overall, wasn't it? Should I be using this again? Nah, it's fine. Right. Enemy phase. They don't hunt. At the end. Oh, they're aloof? They're aloof? Oh, shoot. Read the card, Shadow. Well, it doesn't matter. It couldn't do anything extra. At the end of the Mythos phase. Oh, it's at the end of the Mythos phase. Okay, about that. So we do upkeep first. Dark Pact, awesome. Okay, Premonition is pretty decent. On the hunt. Not great right now. Alright, that was the upkeep phase, so now we go to Mythos. 1 doom. Oh, where's my counter? I was prepared for everything. Where's my turn counter? just to be safe. Oh, we're back to these cards. Oh. Alright. Secretly add Whisper's Head to your hand. You cannot move more than once each turn. Well, what did I... There we go. You watched me shuffle, right? Cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. She doesn't. That one can hang around for a little bit. A Seeker of Carcosa. Criminy. Well, I guess I'll put her here. Oh, this is bad. It's bad news bears. Alright. So that is... let me double check. It's been a while. Okay, that is the end of the Mythos phase. So, one clue. Oh, I'm already breaking a few rules here. That doesn't happen. Okay, one of these clues. I need something to copy. There we go. This is gone. I'll keep that there as well. Keep those two there. And one of those. I don't need that. Okay. Fun times. Alright. So, Mark can go on a wing and a prayer here and try to kill the Seeker of Carcosa. Wait, hold on. She drew a card, but I didn't put a resource in. You drew a card, but you didn't put a resource in. See pattern here. But I did draw a card. Weird. The mistakes you make. I'm glad I caught it early on. Okay, end of the Mythos phase. Now it's Investigator phase. So, as I was saying, Mark wants to move over here. He has to engage the Seeker. And then we're going to fight. So we are at a 6 to a 2. But I am going to fish for a vicious blow. So I'm going to play Practice Makes Perfect. And we could search the top 9 cards of the deck. Home front would work. I can make a home front work. Actually, I think I'm forced to take that, yeah. Right, home front is the only practiced one. Here, we're going to try to drop this all at once. Ooh. Alright. So, to make this work, I'm going to activate Sophie. So, I'm going to take a damage, which draws me a card. That's interesting as well. Okay. So, if the skill test is successful, I get to move 1 damage from me to the enemy. So, here we go. You heard me click on it. Oh, did I? Oh my god. I may have made so many rookie mistakes trying to prep this. The chaos bag is empty. Tabletop. There we go. There we go. It's like, here you go. You did it right. Congratulations. Alright, so we kill the enemy. This goes into our hand. We will play Evidence and snag a clue. That was a pretty successful turn for Mark, all things considered. Calvin. Oh yes, this should have healed at the end of the turn. I will maybe do something about that. big. A little much. There we go. Thanks, Marvel Champions. Alright. What does Calvin want to do? Can I play some myself? I can. Could. That would put me at max fight, but no way to do extra damage. That's a problem. Well, right now I don't see a negative to going over here. I can't get clues here. I could take 2 horror to discover a clue. No. Not Mark. Alright. So we could go 1, 2, engage. That would be his whole turn. That's fine. Alright. I think a good move would be switching to Mystic. We don't have the money because we got shafted. Well. Sure. We are going to get rid of Whispers in her head, and we're going to gain a resource. What a turn. Jeez. Everyone's getting bad turns here. Alright, enemy phase. Calvin takes 1 sanity damage, which he kind of weirdly, oddly needs. That is the enemy phase. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. That is a very good one to get. Changes a few things in my head. Did I get a resource? What is wrong with me? I have to do what I did last game. Draw a card, gain a resource. You have to say it. Draw a card, gain a resource. Someone's trying to call me. Draw a card, gain a resource. And we skip Lola again, as I always do. Of course. Is there a way I can link these 3? Or at least 4 together? That'd be kind of cool. There's like a new linking tool or something. Combine? No, I don't want to combine. Never mind. There's probably a way to do it, but whatever, it's not important. Okay. And now we go up. Doom doesn't go on, but the Doom here multiplies. And that goes away. Yes, this still goes away. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and this goes away. Thanks. That actually worked. Alright. Oh, the fight is up by 1 because of Jessica. Forgot about that. I'm just... It's not even late. Alright, I already put the... That's the end. Oh my god. Just forgive me. Let's continue. If there's a cultist enemy and play with Doom on it, move all Doom from each cultist enemy to the current agenda. This effect may cause it to advance. If there are no cultist enemies and play with Doom on them, search the encounter deck and discard for a cultist enemy and draw it. Well, isn't that just unfortunate? Alright. The Cult Search. What a name. Oh, we've seen this one before. Mysterious Chanting. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. Well, good thing this came out after that, because that would have been some bad news. So that's the closest one to Lola. Hunting Shadow. You must either take 2 damage or spend a clue. I will take 2 and draw a card. I can do this once per phase, right? Great, because this is the Mythos phase. Alright, and I got the lightning gun. Holy crap. Should get the beat cop out as well. Oh, I don't have the money. Alright, well, the good news is it's Mark's turn. But we can't kill him. That is so annoying. The best we can do is move, engage. Alright, let's just not start with Mark. Alright, Mr. Calvin, what can you do? If things weren't so dire with the Doom situation. Alright, I'll spend 2 to play. Well, actually, if I'm lucky, there are only 3 tokens out of all of these that will screw me up. So let's go for it. So, first action, I'm going to fight. Okay, that is a tie. Second action. Fight. That is successful. Fight. He is dead. I am happy he is dead. Alright. Calvin had to use this whole turn, but it was worth it. Alright, so we don't have to worry about the agenda advancing immediately. And I don't have to get out shriveling right away. Okay, we can do some... Let's move a little over for 1. Let's spend 2 to play Read the Signs. So we're investigating with a 7. 7 to a 2. Kill me. Alright, fine. We'll investigate 3 to a 2. Cool. 1 clue. Come on. Come on, game. You're killing me. Alright, Mark. We gotta deal with him. 1, 2. Oh, there's so many things and so much money. If I gain a resource now... I want to get out the gun. But if I get out the gun, I lose the machete, and the gun only has 3 bullets. So maybe we save the gun and get out the beat cop. We have Tetsuos coming, so we might want to get rid of the beat cop sooner than later. Yeah, okay, we'll gain a resource. And that'll beat that. Alright, that is everybody tapped. So let's properly do this. Enemy phase. He doesn't move. Upkeep phase. Start with Calvin. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Actually, forget Lola. what kind of question is that? Mythos phase. I don't put a doom on from here, but this goes away. That happens. He's the only current enemy. And we start this. Oh, I do that last, to be fair. Agent of the King. Parade most clues. Hunter. After Agent of the King attacks you, move one of your clues to Agent of the King. When you defeat Agent of the King, take control of all his clues. Victory 1. Well, that sucks. Yeah, but when clues are placed on an enemy in this one, they become doom, so... Don't know how we're going to deal with this one. Gonna have to have help. Alright. An acolyte. Spawn at any empty location. You are gonna go here. I said here. And you get a doom. I wish I could move these pools. That'd be cool. I just put a clue pool and a doom pool. Anyway. So everyone's drawing minions, and only I can deal with them. I say I'm controlling all of them. Descent into Madness. Search. If you have at least 3 horror, lose an action. We don't. Led astray. You must decide. Place one of your clues on a cultist enemy. Place one doom on the current agenda. Oh, that is so painful. Oh, either way I lose the clue. Well, I have to do that. So I have to place the clue on a cultist enemy. And I might as well put it here, because Mark's going to deal with it anyway. So let's start with Mark. We engage. Now, do we one-shot it? That's the question. Is there a point to one-shot? Because moving back doesn't help. No, we were going to play B-Cop first. Alright, so it's B-Cop first. Engage second. Attack third. Yes. So we are a 7 to a 2. But I'm going to play the home front. Perfect. So I heal 1, and this thing dies. Alright, Mark is trying to do his darndest. He's done well. I mean, taking out 2 Doom bows. But we kind of got screwed over with the Doom carrying over. Alright. Let's go to Lola first. We get Spectral Razor, that would help. Right. We'll just have to... Yeah, 1, 2... Spectral Razor. He's not elite, is he? No. Alright, so we add our to our fight. So we're fighting at a 7 to 4. Did I play Premonition? Yes. Cool. So... this will do 3 damage in total. Calvin just has to land 1 hit on this thing. Okay. That was all of her goes, but we get to change if we'd like. She only has 1 of her terrible weaknesses left. I don't see... fine, we'll switch to Seeker, so we can commit True Understanding. Calvin just has to punch this thing once. Currently he is tied, but what we're going to do is we're going to play until the end of time. So, oh, yes, that's fine. I don't have any clues. So he's going to hit me for 1 and 1. Should be good enough. And then in case we miss. So let's attack. I got lucky, so 5 to 4. Spend lucky to pass. I get to draw a card. Where were you earlier? Right, so Agent of the King is no more, and he's a victory point. There's one clue here. Oh, we'll investigate. I'm gonna play Live and Learn. So I failed, I get to try again. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Right, is that everybody? That is everybody. Okay. Right. Enemy phase. Acolyte doesn't do anything. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Hello. Looking for you. Draw a card. Well. Discard all cards you control of your current role. None. That was a... Well, the good news is 2 of these weaknesses are... I just have 1 left. Oh. So, my role becomes neutral. That's funny. I have nothing to worry about for weaknesses. Okay. Well. Interesting. Gain a resource, though. I forgot to flip her things, didn't I? Draw a card. Gain a resource. This will actually be pretty handy for this. Alright. Doom doesn't go on directly. So, start with our lead. Fanatic. Location with the most clues. Should be up here. Move 1 clue to the fanatic. Well, you know what that means, everybody. To Doom! Mark is just putting out fires. Next. Oh no. We were trying so darn hard. Because Mark can't kill them both. The only one who could would be Lola with her Storm of Spirits, but there's no way. 1, 2, 3, nope. Boy, oh boy. No. We tried. Like, we legitimately tried. Alright, well. I guess Calvin will go first. Alright, we're gonna play Dark Pact. We're gonna deal 2 damage to Investigator at our location. Oops. 1 there, 1 here. Then we're going to move and fight. We are a 6 to a 3. I'm going to leave it be. There we go. Like, what can I do? Nothing. And it's so sad. While investigating this location, your investigate cannot be modified. means she's the best chance this location has. So... Oh, I didn't flip hers. Okay, I guess we investigate. 3 to a 2. We investigate. 3 to a 2. Cool. How many clues do we need? 6. How many do we have? 2. Great. We'll move. Investigate, investigate, move. And then mark, I mean, move. Is there any way if he moves he could take out multiple guys at once? No. I knew that. Oh, it's such a shame. Alright, swing for 7 to a 3. So that's 1. Oops. That's you dead. Gain resource. I just don't see what else I can do. Okay, well, the enemy phase, they don't move or anything, which is fine. Draw a card, gain a resource. Oh. Well, looks like we are taking... Oh, I forgot to put this here. So that is 3 and 2, but we're going to change that to a 3. We got hit with Voice of the Messenger. It was bound to happen. Surprised we got through 2 without seeing it. Alright. Yeah, this heals. Okay. Did I gain a resource, though? I don't know, but I don't think it matters for him. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Why do I always forget? I have no idea. Alright. Doom does not get placed on normally. You must decide. Put one of your clues on the cultist, or place one Doom on the current agenda. Oh. This does advance, though. That's the rub of the order. The ordering is always off in this one. Right. Dark Ritual, Agenda 1B. A phrase in a language you cannot describe whispers through the building. Without warning, all the electrical lights shatter at once. You light a nearby candle and continue your search. The building is quite different once plunged into darkness. Shadows and silhouettes dance along the walls. Crevices you hadn't noticed before draw your wary eye. What other secrets does this building hold? Shuffle the encounter, discard pile into the encounter deck. So I guess technically this has to go back. I was gonna say, like, I'll keep it, but there's a chance for it to be worse because it could draw a minion. Ransacking the manor. Though the whispering has ceased, the sounds of rummaging and furniture shifting is unmistakable. Whoever is here, they're searching just as thoroughly as you are. Do not add Doom to this agenda during the Mythos phase. And it's the same about clues being placed on enemy, flip them to the Doom side. Yep. I don't even care. I don't care this time. I ruined it. Okay, now we do these. Seeker of Carcosa. Empty location. Okay, so it's putting it right there. You cannot trigger those abilities. Oh no. I need the fast abilities. That's how I change my role. Oh, Wizard of the Order. Spawn at any empty location. Well, I mean, of course, right? Put it below us. So at the end of the Mythos phase, you place a Doom on the Wizard of the Order. So that changes who we're going to go after. Yeah. Well, actually, he can stick around because Mark can move, kill, kill. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Well, speaking of, Mark will move. We will engage both fanatics. Swing at fanatic number 1. We are 7 to a 3. I guess I'll commit overpower. Alright, cool. Let's pass. Draw a card. Handcuffs. This is interesting. And it's perfect to place on Wizard of the Order, except does handcuffs remove the Doom? No, it just says Doom can't be placed on it. Interesting. Because you want to place it on something that has a lot of health. Oh, but the Wizard doesn't have a lot of health. I'd rather place it on a Secret Carcosa. Okay, cool. Alright, so you're dead. And we'll attack the other one normally. Yeah, I'll commit on the hunt, because I need to get rid of a card. Cool. You're dead. Look at Mark. Too bad he's not Roland. Just pick up some clues. Alright. At the end of the Mythos phase. Oh, god damn. Okay, Calvin's going to move in for one action. We're going to engage the Seeker. We will do a basic fight and add brute force, putting our fight to a 9, which will kill you in one hit. Is there still a clue there? No. We will move. Is there something I want to play? Oh, we cannot move more than once each turn. Right. I'll draw a card. That's a good one to get, if I ever get to a location that's got some stuff. Alright. Lola has to play that. Then, what can we do? I feel like I should leave those for Calvin. She could. We should play Shriveling, but we can't afford it. So it wouldn't hurt to. Okay, let's swap into Mystic. And we're going to gain a resource as our last action. So next turn, because we will eventually want to play Storm of Spirits or Intel Report. So, yeah. That is the turn. Holy criminy. Okay. Enemy phase. No. He's the only enemy left. So upkeep, draw a card. Gain a resource. Flip. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Flip. Look at that. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Flip. Mythos phase begins. Doom is not placed. Agenda does not advance. We just go straight to Hunting Shadow. You must either spend a clue or take 2 damage. Beautiful. Ooh, tabletop. Okay. An Acolyte. Yeah, Mark is just going to be all over this. Again. All he's doing is killing things. if you have at least 3 horror. No, we do not. No, we do not. Sure. It'll be an interesting turn. That is for sure. Okay. They're only 1, like, it's not even a thing. Okay, well, Mark is the most, oh. I just realized he has to go 1, 2. Alright, in that case, we're gonna move the Acolyte up. He's gonna go over here. So we're gonna spend 1 to move. We're gonna engage. We're gonna fight. 7 to a 3. So we kill this Acolyte. Their second action. Third action. We're gonna play something worth fighting for. Calvin's over there. As much as I want to play some of these things, alright. Move to both do physical, which if I just hadn't taken 2 would be fine. Alright, so he's over for 1. He can only move once per turn. Oh, that's so annoying. How close is this to... Oh, yeah, I forgot it reshuffled. Alright, we'll get rid of Whispers in Your Head. Lola could potentially knock them out, except for she's not really super adept at, to get rid of the wizard would be a 4 to a 4. Oh, Storm of Spirits. I forgot about Storm of Spirits. So we'd be a 4 to a 3. Then we could swap and play Daring Maneuver. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. That's risky. Alright. So we're going to move. Let's see if I do this right. Move. So we engage both of these guys. Right? Then I play Storm of Spirits. So we attack a 4, and we'll deal 2 damage to each enemy at the location. So we're a 4 to a 3, but I'm going to swap this Rogue to play Daring Maneuver. So it gives me a +2, so I'm a 6 to a 3. Does Calvin want to jump in on this? No. 6 to a 3. Yes. She kills both of them in one go. She is now stuck as a rogue, but that's fine. And I guess we'll gain a resource. See, if we can manage the enemies before this goes, I feel like we can make some headway. That was a pretty good play by Lola. Alright. So that is everybody gone. Enemies. There are no enemies. Upkeep. Tabletop legs. Because I want to play well. Or try to. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Draw card. Hey! Gain a resource. I'm having problems with like, keeping cards in his hand. I need resources. Oh. That's the problem. Alright, well, for the first time... Oh, wait. I was about to say, the first time there are no enemies to start the phase with. That's because we haven't done the mythos. So we start with... Z. Alright, Mark. Where do we even want to go, my friend? Let's go back here. King's Edict. Move one clue from the enemy's location to the enemy until the other end. Each cultist gets +1 fight for each clue and doom on it. Right. Well, this is actually going to do something. So, we lose a clue. Right. And he gets +1 fight for each clue and or doom on it. Alright. Mark. Place one of your clues. You don't have any. Place one doom on the current agenda. Damn. Right, not terrible. So I guess once again we'll have Mark go first. He goes in, he engages. This thing is a lot stronger than a normal cultist. It's now a 5 fight. Just fine. Gives us a chance to actually commit cards. Alright, so we moved. We will fight. So we succeed, get a card. And should we try to get this clue? I think we should. Alright, I have a good chance of getting... Oh, I don't want to spend money, though. But we need the clue. Alright, so Mark is going to do an investigate. We are going to hurt the beat cop. We get to draw a card because of that. I have, like, nothing to commit. It's such a waste. I'm going to commit leadership. So I am currently a 5 to a 3. I'm not going to do this. Okay, cool. We got the clue. And this is gone. Alright. So how many clues do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3. Alright. So Calvin's going to move for 1. We're going to investigate. We're going to put in sharp vision. So we're 8 to a 2. And we get both those clues. We'll play track shoes. This is going to heal. Lola. Can we get 6 clues in one turn? It's possible. Alright, let's move into the left here. Of course there's only 1 clue. That's all we need. Investigate. If you succeed instead of discovering clues, choose an enemy with doom on it. Take one of the enemy's doom, flip it on its clue side, and place on your investigator. Oh my god, once per round? That's so good. I mean, none of my guys can do it except for Calvin when he gets super buffed. But for now, I am going to play Intel Report. not do a 5 test. Alright, we have 6 clues. Is it an action or can we just do it? We're just going to do it. I don't know what's going on. Act 1B. Late Night Studies. You find a record kept by one of the Society's historians pertaining to the dreadful events surrounding the closing of an old theater in Arkham, the Cedar Playhouse. Though there is no explicit mention of the King in Yellow, you believe you're on the right track. The historian's notes are cut short, and there is a faded handwritten page clipped to the final entry. I'll do my best to read this, guys. This matter is too ghastly for the public eye. I am placing the remainder of this record in the hidden library. All further inquiries should be done away from prying eyes, for this is a dangerous matter, and not one to be researched lightly. For each revealed historical society location, add 1 per investigator clues to it, to its maximum clue value. This is going to take a second. So pretty much if they're empty. So, oh, these don't get any because their clue value is 0, right? Okay. Mistakes of the past. Somewhere in the manor is a hidden library where you might be able to find more information about the King in Yellow. You must find the way in if you are to continue your investigation. Okay. Alright.